Hey everybody, welcome back to Chamberlain Family Farms Live. Just so you guys know, this is the second time I've done this because when I got on YouTube, I forgot to switch profiles. So, I posted on my personal profile, Phil Chamberlain Jr. So here we go again, except I'm sure it'll be way different. It always is. So, I do that sometimes on Facebook too, just kind of redo it and want to be completely different. But anyway, so this morning, me, Jen, and Philip, we went down to the doctor's office for a little update on my colonoscopy surgery. So, got the details we needed from that. Now, whenever we got there, I asked the nurse, because they do all them checkups and stuff. I asked the nurse, I said, does the doctor provide the chocolate and the flowers, or am I supposed to bring that? So they got a big kick out of that. They was laughing. You can hear them laughing out in the hallway. It's pretty funny. But been getting a lot done around the farm. Dad, he's been welding gates. Now, I used to work at a big hog operation years ago, and it's like 10,000 head of hog, which I know I've mentioned it plenty of times before. But anyway, they had these huge gates, and I mean just full, thousands of them, and they had to redo all that, to keep up to date and code and all that. So they actually let us take a lot of it home. So we cut it in half because they was huge gates, and I took a bunch. I put them in my barn. It's been in there for probably 15 years or better. So now we finally get to use them. So Dad, he's been welding them and everything, making sure everything's good on them. There's some weak spots where some of the rust and everything. He's been fixing that. But I recently cleaned out the barn, Mom and Dad's barn, moving all Mom's hoarding stuff. Just kidding, Mom. But anyway, we moved all that out to one side, and we're going to start putting pins up. We're going to put 3 or 4 big pins and an aisle. So, got to have this because we have to have a way to isolate the goats and the calves, whenever they start having babies. That way you don't have to worry about getting trampled on or making sure that they get the milk and all that. So very, very important we do that. Plus, if one of them gets sick or something, we can keep them isolated from that. The only way we've got to isolate now is if we either put them in one of the other paddocks, which it's winter time right now. We don't want to do that because they don't have no way to get out of the weather. The only other thing we have is that small little petting zoo we got for the kids and the small animals, which we got Greta in there right now because she's old. She's been sick on and off. She's getting better, but we probably won't ever butcher her. She'll probably end up dying on the farm. So we got some big projects coming up. So this year, this winter, or the main thing that I'm planning on doing, I'm sure Mom Jennifer's got plenty more plans for me, but my plan is to get our greenhouse and Mom's greenhouse producing plenty of food. Which, if you guys seen that one video, Mom, she's got some grow lights in there. She's got electric and everything in there though. So she's planning on growing some. She grew some last year. This year, I think she's planning on doing a lot more. Down here on site 2, we put an old bathtub, that because we remodeled the kids' bathroom. So we ripped out that old metal tub, put it in the greenhouse. We're going to put some dirt in it, probably plant potatoes in there. Also, pretty much all the cold weather crops, your lettuce, kale, spinach, stuff like that as well. And we might try to experiment with some other stuff, but I don't want to get no more than probably 60 degrees. I don't want the electric bill to go through the roof. So, and we looked up the other day, and they do have grow lights that are solar. So, not a whole lot of varieties on that yet. Hopefully, in the next few years, they come out with some better stuff. But we found one that's got where you can plug in from one to the other, and you can hang them up. So the bar lights. So we're going to try to get some of them, I think, for our greenhouse, and I'm also thinking about bringing 1 or 2 rabbits. What's your guys' opinion on this? I'm thinking if we take 1 or 2 of them rabbits and put it in the greenhouse, I think it'd be warm enough where we could actually produce rabbits year round. Now I know we're not we're not getting big in rabbits. We've actually called a bunch of them because they just wasn't selling. The hides are selling, some of the meat's selling, but not like we was hoping they would. And everybody else and their brother's doing rabbits around here, so it's just not economically smart to do it. We're doing it for ourselves, though, meat for ourselves, if nothing else. But what are you guys' thoughts? Do you think that's a good idea? I'm kind of worried about like the condensation part is what I'm worried about. You know, it being frozen cold outside and warm on the inside. You know how it always gets on the inside, just the water build up. I mean, I could put something on like the top of a cage or something, I guess, but then again, I don't want them to get too warm because you know sometimes if you're not out there, it could. Just what's your guys' opinion on it, whether I should try that or not? And let's see, the seller. There will be one more video for sure. We have had rain and mud and all kinds of other things going on, so we were unable to get dirt. We should have got it right away, but we didn't. So we're waiting on dirt to get delivered so we can actually finish this thing. It won't just be the dirt though. I got to do some more tuck pointing around the doorway. I think Brent's done with the door. And do some prettying up on it. So I know my cellar ain't that pretty, but I promise you it's strong, guys. But we're going to try to make it look nice. So that video will be coming out. Now, if you guys seen our previous video, we didn't really think about it, but you guys are able to see kind of, for the most part, it being finished. But like I said, I still got more stuff to do on that as well. And of course, we got the whole barn makeover kind of thing, getting the stalls and the aisles and all that. But I think that's pretty much all we got for right now. But it's hard saying what Mom and Jen's going to come up with because, man, they'll find work. They got ideas constantly, so we're always going to be busy, always. All right, so if you guys haven't yet liked or subscribed, please do so. If you guys have subscribed, please go ahead and hit that bell so you guys don't miss an episode. Again, we've had people comment like, your stuff's not coming up. We don't ever see your stuff. Well, it's because you got to hit the bell. All right, so please do so. If you guys got any comments, you want to contact us, you guys can contact us at chamberlainff@gmail.com. You can also check us out on Facebook, Chamberlain Family Farms, and it'll say Naturally Good behind it. It's got Mom's little chicken painting or whatever on the circle on Facebook. So, guys, you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you later. Have a good one.